she's going to make me cry.
No, but we first recorded, we didn't know what we were doing. Wants people to talk about that taboo experience. And I think
that it's not taboo.
I look so good.
I'm going to miss the view. Why are we stopping for now? You knew you drugged me.
Wasn't mad at me.
The most important factor to a healthy well-being is feeling connected. Welcome to From There to Here,
a safe place where we will explore some of life's adventures so that you do not feel alone. We have something to tell you guys.
Oh, that sounds serious.
You know it is.
Oh, okay.
We're so grateful, listeners, that you are still with us on this journey, but this is going to be our goodbye for now episode of From There to Here. As always, though, we will start with our Heartlands. Shannon, would you like to go first?
I sure would.
Okay.
So I've been sitting here in this chair for 3 years and just giggling under my breath. Not really, because I guess I do giggle into the microphone often. Because I typically have this glass of water at Jess's house, and it's got mustaches on it. And then, what does yours have? Lips?
Mine has lips.
Kissy lips on it. And then she's got these coasters. These coasters that my glass goes on, and I just laugh every time. And I'm gonna be sad to not sit in this chair and giggle at these coasters.
You could take. Okay, I could let you have half of them, but your children can read.
Yes, we should have these. I'll read them to you. In parentheses, please don't stay in my table, douchebag. The next one says, "Don't fuck up the table." in parentheses,
I personally really like that one.
Okay. Last one in parentheses. Please be considerate, bitches.
Isn't there one more?
I don't know. Those are the only 3.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I guess you're right.
So often our guests also, we give them a coaster to put their water on, or a mustache glass, or a kissy lips glass. So
they've gotten to experience those coasters.
Yeah.
Those were like a white elephant gift.
Oh, they're
years
amazing.
ago. I'm like, this is a real gift.
Yeah.
I love these coasters, and it is. I believe what they say. Like, actually, please don't fuck up my table.
Yeah.
There's a few little nicks in this table now after 3 years of use.
Yeah. Sometimes we eat lunch on this table. So that's my Heartlands. Yeah. What about you? Yeah.
I was going to say something a little more deep than that.
Oh, she's going to make me cry.
No, but this journey of this podcast is my Heartlands.
Yeah.
It's been fun.
It's been so fun.
Real and raw.
And real and
all
raw
the things we said it was going to be. Like, when we first recorded, we didn't know what we were doing. At all. Like, we just started talking in these microphones and pretending like we knew what we were
sometimes
doing.
we were like, are we even recording? Does the mics work? What's happening? Yeah.
But it's been a journey of like learning a new thing.
Yeah.
Which I always love learning, right? We're teachers. We will be lifelong learners.
I just think about that first time we sat down and we were trying to figure out how to create like the intro and the outro.
Yes.
Like that, even that part of it.
Right. I know.
Too.
We had people helping us. We should give a shout out to Jess 3 because she was a major
support
and help in getting us going on even how to like use this
microphone
stuff.
Yes.
We didn't even know what a mixer was.
Nope, lots of YouTube searches on how to use this mixer.
But aside from like that was one part of the journey, right? But also just the healing that occurred for me to be able to talk through so much. Like, I can say the word infertility and like I don't even want to cry about it. I'm totally fine now with the word. And just it all. I'm in a good place.
Very cool. Yeah, so as Jess said, this is our last episode for now. unless somebody like listens to one of our episodes and gives us $1,100 a week.
Oh, I was gonna be like, if they want to give us $1 million.
Just throwing out a number. No. I know, like, in the very beginning, I was like, I want to do this to become famous. But, like, it was more of, like, a famous for myself thing. Like, the self-confidence to put something out there. And sometimes hard things were talked about or emotional things.
Really hard things were talked about in most of our episodes, right?
Yeah.
We did that on purpose. Right?
Did we?
Well,
Yeah,
I think so.
did, yeah.
Right? I was like,
Yeah.
wait a second.
No.
But like even Danielle alluded to it in our last interview that like she wants people to talk about that taboo experience. And I
so
think
that it's not taboo.
that's what we
anymore.
were here for.
Yeah.
Right? And hopefully providing resources for people and guidance in the world of
Everything.
well,
That we
covered
talked about.
so many topics,
Yeah.
but definitely adoption and fertility stood out, right?
For sure. It's going to be sad to leave these microphones.
I know. Luckily, we still get to work together in other capacities.
Yes. Luckily, I'm not saying goodbye to
where
you.
we get microphones. True. So if anybody is going to miss this and would like to have us come to their school to talk about autism or positive supports for kids and want to hear us talk in a microphone, and I sprinkle wellness in there too.
Yeah, you do.
You can always reach out because that will still be going strong.
Yeah. I mean, sometimes we'll pop on and maybe have a random episode. And you can be sure to know about those because we'll post on Facebook and Instagram and stuff. But that's another thing. We learned how to do TikTok.
Well, I didn't remember.
Yes, you banned it.
Yeah.
From your
I
brain.
was like, I'm not doing it. I'm not getting TikTok. But except, let me say something about that. Remember when TikTok got banned for like 12 hours?
Yeah.
And then it was like, I was hearing people were like selling their iPhones if they had TikTok on it.
What?
Because you could only then get back on TikTok if you already had the app on your phone. If you deleted TikTok,
Is that still the
it
same?
was gone. I don't know, but
Because I've got TikTok, so if you want to buy
I
my
did
phone.
too. I never used it, but I had it on my phone. So if someone out there
If you need a phone.
wants TikTok,
I didn't know that was a thing.
yeah, that's a thing.
That's funny.
I know.
Okay. What's the one thing you're going to miss the most?
Hearing people's stories.
Yeah.
I mean, every episode, I laughed, cried.
Right. Yeah.
It was just such a mix of emotions, and it like hearing other people's stories truly helped me be like, Jess, what the hell? Get over yourself.
That's
like,
what I was going to say. Like,
infertility is not a big deal compared to cancer and
yeah.
babies getting abused and
losing 3 babies.
Yes.
Yeah. Like,
I mean,
big things. Yeah.
Huge things happen to people in their life. And like another part that I loved about what we did here is like all of us are going to have a struggle, right? Like that's being a human, but we took that and moved through it to the light again, or however you want to say it, right?
But I like that you said the light again, because it's not always like we're moving through and we're just going to ignore these big feelings and everything's going to be hunky-dory, rainbows and unicorns on the other end of it. Because sometimes it's not. And we heard from guests that it's still struggle.
Yes.
They're still struggling.
But there is light within.
There's some
But like,
sort of light.
Yeah.
There's something that we can take from each of these stories and learn.
Yeah. And I mean that being a human is going to equal both.
Mm-hmm.
You don't get just to
You don't
live
get to
in
be
the
human.
sunshine.
Yeah.
When you go back to being a spirit on the other side, I think it's just light there, but I can't remember. Do you remember? Anyway,
Yeah.
What was your? What'd you just ask me?
What are you going to miss the most?
Yeah, what are you going to miss the most?
I mean,
So I said the stories and then I went,
yeah. You took like 5 of mine.
So, have your questions?
The coasters, the glasses, the scenery outside. Sometimes I see deers. Sometimes there's a squirrel running past Jess's head. And she doesn't even know
like,
it.
Ooh, a squirrel. Like, oh my gosh.
Okay, fine. A chipmunk.
Our studio does have amazing views.
Yes.
We're lucky for that.
And your beautiful face. That's a view.
Thank you. That I have Botox in now. Much fewer wrinkles in the forehead. I look so good.
I'm going to miss the view.
Mostly of my face with Botox.
Your Botox face.
Yes.
It doesn't
Which
look
I'm
like,
going to continue
it doesn't
getting.
look like a Botox face though. Like,
No.
like when I
But
say
I don't-
Botox face, it means like you can't smile.
Yeah. No, I don't do it down there yet. Because you want to know? I should tell our listeners
Okay,
too.
let's hear it.
I signed up for a membership at the place that I go now.
She's,
Nurture her.
So next time we're on these mics, maybe she will have a Botox face.
I don't know, but I kind of tell the people, I'm like, don't let me get carried away. I am not doing fillers. I'm like, and then there's something called biofiller, and I was like, well, tell me about that.
Maybe that's
bit.
okay.
But it's from your body. But anyway, we're not here to talk about that.
Okay.
But I just felt like they should know I have a membership now. That was also an evolution for me.
That was, yes. Yeah.
Did you have any evolutions over this?
I don't know. Look at our list. How many episodes?
Our list only goes to 63, but I feel like we've got like 70 episodes or more than 70, which part of me is like, should we just get to 100? I like numbers like that.
So maybe this isn't our last episode. No. Why are we stopping? Why is this it? Why are we stopping for now?
You want me to answer?
Yeah.
Or is that like...
Yeah. I mean, I might have a different answer. We haven't really agreed on this, have we? No.
I don't know. We haven't really defined it, I
in
guess.
our relationship.
But
we're getting a divorce.
Yeah. But it's amicable.
She gets the mixer.
And I will give you half these coasters.
Oh, that's right. I get half the coasters.
No, but why is this goodbye for now?
Yeah.
Like, we just want more time with our kids right now, right? They're little ones.
Yeah.
And
I think when I started
priority, I don't know. And I think you wanted to make money, and I was like, meh, whatever.
I thought this was going to be way easier. If you are out there starting a podcast, this is not easy.
You're right.
Like yes,
one episode takes
a
8
long
hours, maybe of time.
And like Jess said, like I thought we were going to like make money.
$1 million within 3 episodes. So
I was okay being away from my kids.
Yes.
At this point in their life, like their time, like my time with them is so precious that if I'm not making money doing this, I'm having a hard, like I'm not going to be honest, I was having a hard time doing it because I was losing time with my kids.
Yeah.
And
we definitely agree on that.
Yes.
Like hands down.
And like we are just 2 moms trying to figure this out, and we didn't realize it was going to take a lot. We're also like not social media people. And so it was like
we wanted to put out
good quality
everything. Like we're not going to do anything.
Yeah.
Unless it's good.
Yes.
Don't sign me up unless it's good.
Yeah.
So.
And I do feel like we were providing good quality episodes.
Oh,
it would just was like, we can sit here and we will interview for an hour and a half, but then you turn around and you have to edit that episode. And we weren't just like editing, right? Like we had our intro and outro. We had our little swoops. We had the transition music.
Swoops. They don't know what that is.
Swoop, swoopy doop. It was like in the beginning of the episode.
You know how we like pull I'm telling you listeners.
Not me.
Not you, Shannon. When we pull the little like segment things, I I'm not doing a better job here.
when we
it goes
pulled
whoop
yeah
between.
in
And
the
it doesn't
beginning.
sound like that at all. That took time. All of it took time, like creating the little Canva posts. And
writing the descriptions. Yeah.
And it was fun.
It was a lot of fun.
We had fun doing it.
Like I said, I would do this, continue
For
doing
$1 million.
if someone's going to pay me $1 million. No, I just, and that's another reason why, like, we started with every Monday releasing episodes, and then we were like, this isn't working, so now it's going to be every other. And then it was like, we need to take a break during the holidays because holidays and family were really important to us. But then it's like, what about the summer when we just start boating and on the sandbars, and that's really important to us. So it started to, like, our important time started to accumulate, and I think we just started to realize, well, I want to do this on a Friday, or I have this appointment on a Friday, or I have an opportunity to actually get paid on a Friday and do something. So I think little by little we have realized this was hard, and we couldn't keep up with everything we wanted to do.
And to do it well.
Yeah. We say a lot. We need to clone ourselves.
Want to do anything unless we're doing it well.
Yeah. Okay. Did I answer what I was going to miss? Oh, and then I asked you why we were leaving, and I contributed to that question.
Yeah. Anything else? You've always been the better question answerer, and I just take us on tangents.
Okay.
Wait, did I say question answerer? I meant question asker.
Asker.
Yeah.
I don't know that there's a difference between us. I have never thought that.
Oh, I definitely have, because I know I just blab sometimes.
Okay. What else do you want to blab about before
I think I covered what I needed to for this.
Any topic we didn't get to that you wish we would have had an interview about?
I don't think so.
Okay.
What about you?
I was really, really, really wanting to interview a transgendered individual, so I'm so glad we got the opportunity to interview Alex, because that was like my one for a really long time that I really wanted to hear from their voice.
I think we had an amazing variety of topics. Do you have a favorite episode?
Oh, for some reason I knew you were going to ask that.
Because it's a crappy question.
It's a crappy question because I don't.
Well, and I was going to say I kind of have crappy questions. I know. I don't know.
I don't know.
Jacob, I think. So episode 13, interview with Jacob about rejection or the fear of rejection.
Yeah.
Remains our top listened to episode. It's one of my favorites because it's my nephew.
Right.
He's the bomb.
Yeah. I'm
probably not supposed to say he's the bomb. Like, that just made me old. Like, what am I supposed to say? Do you know any cool words?
The T? No.
The T? I don't know. What
the
that
T
means.
is like, do you have the gossip? Like,
no, that's not. I'm trying to say he's really cool in a cool way.
Should I Google
like what the kids would say? No,
cool
it's not
with
that
a capital
big of a deal.
K.
He doesn't judge me when I talk like this.
All right. Okay.
There were just so many. I really don't have a favorite.
I don't know that I have a favorite because a lot of them were so touching.
Right. And just like different.
Yes.
Like, yeah. Okay. Bad question. Moving on.
Yeah, bad question. Like episode 18 when we interviewed Missy, I still am like, yes. And I think, I don't know if it's because of the whole Becky passing away from her addiction. I don't know. But I just feel like that episode
touching.
Needs to be in every high school, middle school.
Yes.
Like, we need to get that episode out there so that we can save people. After that episode, I went and got Narcan and carried it in my purse.
Good for you.
So,
everybody
go get Narcan.
My best friend who listens regularly.
Yeah.
She always says her favorite episode is Stephene's episode.
Oh, okay.
21, where she talks about her story as from being adopted and
sure,
the healing
that
has come along because she's so well spoken. But I mean, all of our guests were well spoken and amazing.
Yes.
That just popped into my mind
Yeah.
because she's told me that a
Yeah.
few times.
What
What about the boys? Do you think they were any good?
No. Moving on.
The steal the mics. You guys might want to check those out if you did
Yeah.
pass over them. They were
They were
somewhat
good.
entertaining.
They were, I think that 38 when we interviewed Fish, that's the most I've ever laughed in an
that's
episode.
by far the funniest episode.
Except for 37,
Even though we talked about
exploring
dying.
anxiety relief alternatives.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. That
Should we?
was-
I think
Do you want me to tell the
There's a little
listeners what
story
happened to
behind-
that episode?
I think you should actually.
Okay, so everybody go back and listen to episode 37, Exploring Anxiety Relief Alternatives, Marijuana, ? Because you might notice something happened to me during that episode.
You say that, but I don't think it was noticeable.
Okay, well,
keep going.
maybe you can notice it. I don't know. So
Okay.
actually, like, I don't even know. It was maybe 3/4 to the end of that episode. I'm like, Jess, you have to stop the mics. So she stops recording. She thinks we should have not stopped recording because it was.
That's when it got real good.
Because that's when it got good. Do you want to tell like how it happened?
Yes.
Because your story.
So
okay.
I got a Christmas present from actually Stephine from episode 21, which were chocolates. And
I'm going to air quote CBD chocolates.
yeah, I thought they were CBD chocolates.
Yes.
I had been eating them. I felt
just fine.
remaining the same that I feel.
Always do.
And Shannon was like, these are not CBD.
Well,
I'm
after we eat lunch at Jess's house,
Yeah.
I'm always like, I just want a little bit of chocolate. So Jess brings out the chocolate that's in a box.
she will not accept chocolate for me after this.
And she says
And
they're just
by the way, Stephine did tell me,
they were CBD chocolates.
no,
Oh, okay.
not that they were CBD.
Okay.
That they were Delta 9.
Oh, but you didn't know what that meant.
I knew what Delta 9
Oh,
was,
okay.
but I forgot, I think. I was like, oh, they're CBD. Like, I don't know why I didn't know they were Delta 9, but they were 10 milligrams.
10 milligrams. So I
Delta 9.
literally, we're talking about this and on the episode, and I am like,
So ironically,
I cannot feel.
we're
yes,
talking about that.
yes. So I cannot feel my lips.
And let me just say, Delta 9 is 100%
It's legal. You can buy it
just
at the
like
smoke shops. Yeah.
CBD.
Yeah. So sitting here, cannot feel my lips, cannot feel my face, cannot feel.
And I'm telling her, no, you're fine.
Well,
It's
so and I
CBD.
like Jess is like coming in and out, and like her like the focus was coming in and out. So finally, I was like, "You have to stop the mic, stop recording." And she was like, "Why?" And I'm like, "Just stop recording." So she stops, and I am like, "What the fuck did you just give me? What did you give me?" She was like, "Just CBD," and I was like, "You did not. It's not." I was so like. I was like so paranoid. I could not feel my butt on the chair. I felt like I was like floating on the ceiling. But like I said
you
before,
thought I was doing witchy things.
Yes. So yes. I'm like,
You thought
"You're
Jude
a
was
witch."
in on it because he walked in the room.
So he was taking a nap.
Yes.
And he woke up during the episode. During the stop recording, he comes in here and he's playing with his toys. I'm like on the floor, and I was like, what the hell? Like, you guys are all in conspiracy theory against me. You knew you drugged me. I thought Boy Jess was like doing something in the kitchen, like making drugs, and that's what they gave me.
Oh my. Well, partially because too, I continued to insist
Yes.
that it was CBD,
Yes.
and she was crazy.
Yeah.
Basically.
Yes. So then I was like, you are a witch. You are a witch. And in my head, I'm like thinking like,
Which
Shannon.
does not offend me actually
It's
to be
like,
called a witch.
Shannon, don't say these things. That's really mean. But I couldn't stop myself. And at the time, Jude's like just newly 3. And I was like, what did he do to me? And then I was like, I can't talk because then he's going to know something happened to me. It was...
And
really.
then-
So I was like, how long is this going to last,
Right.
Jess?
And
so
I'm
she
like,
Googles CBD.
Yeah. And
Yeah.
I'm like, nothing's gonna last because you're
It's
not
CBD.
high.
It's fine. You're not stoned.
Yeah.
I know. So I drive home. Should not have drove home. because I do not remember that drive home.
Right.
Because I was absolutely higher than a kite on
And
Delta
then remember
9.
you took your kids to shopping.
No, yep, we took them to Kohl's.
You didn't
and I was like,
care where they
I
were.
didn't care where the fuck they were. Like,
So maybe she does need this.
it's like so chill.
Yeah.
Ben is laughing at me the whole time because he's like also thinking it's CBD.
Yes.
So wake up in the morning and I get a text from Jess.
I read the chocolate box. It was
Sorry.
in fact Delta 9. 10 milligrams.
10.
Like, that's a lot
And
for
so I'm
somebody.
like telling my friends, and my friend is like, I do 5 and that's a lot, Shannon. It's like, well, I don't think I'll ever be doing 10 again.
Oh my gosh.
I was hallucinating and paranoid, and I mean,
and
at
you
one
guys,
point,
she wasn't mad at me. It was
we
an
can laugh.
accident, though.
At one point, I'm like looking in the mirror, and I was like, my cheeks are so puffy.
Oh my gosh. I wish Delta 9 did that to me.
Oh my God. Yeah, you're just like sitting over there like a normal person. And I was like, what the fuck happened to me? So then Jess is like, we have to continue recording. We have to finish this episode. And I was like, like trying so hard not even to talk. So then if
Now
you
I wanna go
listen to the
listen back
ending of
again.
the episode,
Yeah.
all I say is, yep, like I don't have anything like to add to the episode.
Okay, what is it? Episode 37.
Yes.
Exploring anxiety relief alternatives. Marijuana? Question mark.
Yes. So
Apparently we could say
it doesn't. Delta 9 is
9?
not good for anxiety because it gave me more.
okay.
Okay.
I'm really glad we told them.
I know, because we have been like for over a year. Like, do we tell them?
Yeah.
What?
And laughing about it.
Do we tell them?
Yeah.
We should have kept
They deserved
recording.
to know.
Well, thanks again, everybody, for sticking with us for almost or 70 episodes, close to that. We so appreciate you. You can continue to find the episodes anywhere you podcast.
Share them with your people.
Yep. Our website will be up until the beginning of the summer, I believe. And then we're not paying for it. So I think it goes bye-bye. I don't know what happens.
But the episodes will remain.
They will. Thank you. And goodbye for now.
Thank you for listening and being a part of our community. Please follow us on Facebook and Instagram.
If you'd like to connect, we can be reached at podcastfromtheretohere@gmail.com. We hope you continue on this journey with us.